Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from southwestern Pennsylvania. We're back to continue our playthrough of XCom Chimera Squad, and we have a must-do mission. We have no choice now but to liberate R&D firm mission. So we've got some, let's see, cutting-edge tech firm, one of the few in the town allowed to work with restricted tech, and we have to keep it out of Progeny's hand. Quick note before we jump in, there are two things I switched from the end of the last episode. I was able, for some reason it didn't click and change last time, but I was able to change to the new mission with patchwork instead of humanitarian aid, which really wasn't that much of a priority. But I'll tell you, I sure do want the ability to get my next item in the scavenger market for free. I think that'll be an awesome one, so we're going to go for that one. And I also, on our team, outfitted Torque with the, I think it's a better submachine gun that I passed over and forgot about last time as we were equipping him. So that in mind, we are ready to go. Those are the only changes from last time that I went in and touched. Let's get out there and see what this mission looks like.
When hostile forces feel overwhelmed, they may attempt to cut their losses in a spectacular fashion. But they might destroy evidence or activate a bomb as you approach. Whatever the case, stop them.
Don't let them activate or explode a bomb or whatever. Okay, 3 encounters on this one, so it's a long one to get through. I'm trying to remember the last time we've gone on a 3 encounter mission. Let's make sure we do have both our med kits, as I feel like we will need them. Okay, and there's the Surly Constant, the upgraded weapon. Get Hail of Bullets ability for Torque. And there we go. 3 Operation Keen Javelin. I guess a javelin is kind of keen, huh? Let's get in there and make this thing happen.
The Progeny infiltrated this cutting-edge tech firm, and we're not sure why.
All right, cutting edge tech firm, and before we get in here on the breach, remind everybody, hit that like or dislike button depending on what you thought of this video. Leave me a comment, and heck, if you have nothing else to say, just say hi for me. Also, let me know where you're watching from. I'm always curious. I love seeing everywhere that different people might be watching from, whether it's just a different state or halfway across the globe. And finally, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. So we got 1. Enemies harder to hit over here on the side window. Agent damage likely everywhere. Let's see, all units extra dodge for round 1. Overseer means last unit activates Overwatch. Okay. Let's figure out the order we want. The only bad thing over here is we won't see all the enemies, so I guess we'll go in where we're gonna go in, try and see if we can't clean the room with what we're gonna clean. Verge, will let you go in first. We'll bring Blue Blood. Then I'm thinking Godmother, you're gonna bring up the rear. No, Godmother's gonna be third here. And then to make Torque even more unhittable, let's bring you over here and see how that works for us. I think we're ready for the breach. No special abilities being used in this first encounter. We got other encounters we need to save them for that should be harder than this one. I hope. That's always a bad thing to say and have the first one go bad and be hard.
Breaching now.
We shall move in.
Okay, we can see a Resonant, and we know we don't like that. I left it for Torque. I was going to switch it to have Torque go last, but I guess that really isn't the end of the world. Doesn't matter too much, but it's only 63% on a surprise Resonant, 61 on an aggressive Thrall, and we got an aggressive Acolyte over there. So I'm almost thinking we do a little toxic greeting over here, wear him down, get him poisoned, and that essentially comes close to taking him out, and it's really going to mess with his shot. Now we can focus on who we want to focus on over here. And who is our aggressive? It's the Acolyte hiding back there. We could always lift him up and make him unaggressive by just doing levitation, although it keeps him in the picture for the future round, but it sure does deactivate him for the breach. And let's play it that way. Then the other two, who do we got left to focus on? A Resonant. Oh, we got 2 Resonants. Well, the remaining 2 will focus on both remaining Resonants then, I think. And hopefully we'll be able to kill one of the 2 to start lowering their numbers. So let's do levitation so we take no return fire this first time around. At least on the breach. Now we've got the Resonance. We got a nice 96% shot there. And we got this guy here. But if I'm going to have Godmother following up, let's go against the easiest potential to hit. Might as well do Lancer Shot to leave no doubt that we're going to hit. And that looks very doable for Godmother to wrap it up. The other one would have only been 65%. I prefer this kill shot at 88. Oh! That's a rare miss from Godmother. And it's a miss by the poison guy. Now let's see what we can do. The Acolyte is now down, but we still got some folks to take care of. I'm not worried about him for poison, so let's see who else we might... Oh, we got someone up high. And that's a nasty little Acolyte up there, so maybe we try a little tongue pull to take him out of the picture. Let's just see where everybody else is, and do we have other options? That Acolyte will be able to go first, and then there's a whole nother Thrall way the heck over there. So what is our tongue pull chance on Acolyte number 3? I said Acolyte number 3. I want to be able to tongue pull you. Are you out of range? Resonant. Yeah, I can't get him. I can't get him. I can't get him. So we're just going to tongue pull one of the 2 Acolytes. We're going to have to take that Soul Fire charge. We're going to have to take a powerful kaboom from that Thrall, and then hopefully we're still standing when it's all said and done.
Time for a face-to-face. Just go to sleep. An endless crowd.
Oh, and you missed on the Overwatch. Dang it, dang, Godmother. We count on you for those.
I can keep going.
Because you missed, you took the hit, dang it.
It's just an expression.
Now your Soul Fire is going to come right back at you to try and hurt you down. Oh no,
I am
changes
hit,
it up.
but still
Spreading
standing.
out the damage, which is not good for us without a terminal to help heal us back up. Let's see. We can try a little Battle Madness back here on this Resonant. I think that's our first go. Actually, before we do that, we're wasting in the first freaking round. We're going to be wasting our med kit, but we got to get ourselves healed back up to some semblance of full health. Now the Battle Madness. See if he can help us out with some nasty shots on his own guys. And he went berserk. That's good. Pick a good target for us. Nice. Stupid Thrall payback. Let's see. Verge, you can bring some Stupor out there. And who do we got coming up next over here? The Wounded Thrall who's poisoned. And we got a very much weakened and bound guy. So yeah, this Resonant, that's a good one to try to throw into a little Stupor. Only one action stunned. Only a single action are we stunned. Poison did its job there. And now Blue Blood. I'm going to start taking some guys out. Now we got a 1 of 6 Acolyte who's under control. We got the Resonant there. We got a Resonant here. We got a here, there, here. I can't even say it. Here a Resonant, there a Resonant, everywhere. A Resonant. 67%. And it's only 47% on that one. And I don't think we have anybody lined up in any way, shape, or form for any nice shot that way. Unless we got out into the open, which would make me very hittable. And I don't think that would line us up quite right. Now, so what we're going to do is we are going to work on taking both our shots down the road here.
Got him.
By the
Nice.
numbers.
That means we can take this just little old pot shot, keep you in some good cover here, see if we can get lucky on the hit. Oh, I can't talk, I'm so excited. We got him. Now we got the bound guy who can't move, but we got our wounded Resonant, now wounded. See what he's gonna do. Ooh, power up the Acolyte, is that what that does? I'd rather not find out. I'd rather get Godmother a little closer to find out if we can take care of the Acolyte. But first of all, yeah, we're gonna... God, I really should heal up to 4. I'm gonna hang off on the med kit, believe it or not. I've got 83. We can finish off the Resonant. Yeah, I think... I run you up here, then who, if we take care of him, it means we'll have some shots against a standing out in the open Resonant. So Godmother, I'm thinking let's bring you right here for a flank shot on the Acolyte. Let's hope that's close enough for you to do what we need to do. We can do it. Let's just not get that minimum little number. Oh, Godmother making up for that opening round miss. We can finish this guy off now with you. Let's just sustain the bind and be gone with him.
You're dead.
And Verge, what do we want to try with you? Is maybe we want to try getting you in sight of someone else. Should we just try a little pistol? Okay, we're damaged, but we made it through the first encounter.
Heads up. 3-1 PD spotted a codex.
Hoi.
It's somewhere on the premises.
I always
We
hated
don't
those
need-
things. Insufferable show-offs.
Don't need to deal with a codex. Let's see, we got green, all green to get through the door. We got a safe entrance over here with fewer enemies. I want to see, I think I want to see more. Although successful shots on enemies will crit, so maybe... Oh yeah, but let's see who we can use over here. Nobody has the magic card, so guess what? We won't go through the security door. We will go this way. Oh, that's right. I usually don't worry about a key card because I've always had someone like Patchwork or Terminal that has a little drone action to help me out. So we'll do it the old-fashioned way, all through one door, agent damage likely, but the first unit through gets 1 armor for the encounter. And Verge, you're hurting a little and you seem to be a little squishy lately. Let's have you go through first. Blue Blood or Torque next. We'll go Torque next, then Blue Blood, then Godmother. Yep, that's the way we're doing it. Let's go breach.
Time to breach.
Now we got 1 aggressive, and that's the Thrall at the beginning. So maybe like we did before, we'll spit some poison on him, and hopefully his shot becomes grossly icky at that point. Let's see. We got a surprised Acolyte, which you get a really nice shot on. Let's just double check who else we got. We got a surprised Resonant. We got a surprise. We're loaded with Resonance again, and then the alert one is an Acolyte. let's start trying to do some work on another Resonant right here. Let's do it, Verge. I think we're going to do a little toxic greeting right over here. Hopefully his return fire will be off target now, and then finally we got to take care of some of these other dudes here. Now we've got an alert acolyte who I am going to work on next. No, that is who I want, the acolyte. Okay, we're going to keep it right there with the Lancer shot, 94%. Nice crit. And finally, Godmother. We got another surprised acolyte off in the back. You got any great hits on anybody else? We can take out that surprised Resonant a good chance. Let's do the Resonant. Oh, but we took a hit this time. Even with the poison, he was able to get off a shot on Verge. Alright, let's see who's coming up next first. First of all is the Thrall who is poisoned. We're going to ignore him. The next on the list is the Thrall in the back, and we also have a Acolyte way in the back, and the Resonant over here. Torque, where are you in relation to this guy? We should be able to move over and bind him without a problem. Of course, that kind of leaves you potentially in the open. Could we have a line when I get to you? Yeah, we might be able to see him from there, I hope. Or we'll just take the chance for a flank shot on you. Yikes. And the other Thrall, so I gotta, if I'm gonna bring Torque over, that means you, Verge, have got to do a number on this guy. Maybe we try to do a little battle madness on the Acolyte if you can see him. Yes, let's do a little battle madness here, see if he'll shoot the Thrall for us. See if we can't get lucky. And he goes berserk. Now let's hit that Thrall. He's up next. Let's help us out. Oh, can't complain about that either though, but now we got to deal with that Thrall. And I don't know that you have... Now we still got Torque, so let's try and nah, but you can't finish him off with your weapon. That's the problem. You cannot finish him off, although we have a 43% chance for a crit. Let's see if we can hit a crit. Nope. 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 So that poison Thrall's out. Which means I'm probably going to work on this Thrall over here. Now you could be flanked by the Resonant, but we will have a chance. So we're going to move you up here to take care of the Thrall. That's the first step. I think we can prevent you from being flanked, Torque. Never go to the guy right away that I want you to. There we go. Tongue pull 93%. Make it happen. And a bind on a Thrall is going to take care of the Thrall.
Don't struggle. It's not your day.
Solid hit.
Okay, now Blue Blood. We got the Acolyte way off in the distance coming up next. And you don't quite have sight on him. So we move you over to take care of him. That's just what we're gonna do. We don't need to be hit and skip anyone to try and be hit. We're gonna see if you can't just take him out. You only get one try though, so you gotta connect on his 88er.
I'll take it.
That leaves Godmother to do her business against the Resonant. We're gonna save the run and gun for the final encounter. You're down 3 ticks. Verge is down 3 ticks. We're going to save the med kit. We're going to bring you up close against the Resonant, and we are going to count on you to do the job.
Moving.
Nice little hoppity hop through the through the detectors. Okay, 88% is not bad. I think you can do this one.
One less target.
There we go. Second encounter a little easier than the first. And we did collect the evidence because we got rid of the cleared room quick enough. We got one
the tech firm
final
says
adventure.
their equipment could be used to refactor a codex, whatever that means.
It means we need to stop whatever's happening inside. Ready?
So in other words, we have to stop something, because if we don't stop something, it makes it sound like... Sure does make it sound like a codex will appear if we don't do what we got to do quick enough. Let's see, fewer aggressives at this entrance, but I do not have a key card. I'm going to have to remember to get a key card at some point, so when I don't have my drone, my little gremlin help along, we can still get through these doors, because that sure would be a nice place to go through. All units entering get +3 mobility for round 1, which is good. So let's do this. How shall we start? We'll try U-Verge. We'll kind of go the way we've been doing it. Oh no, we're gonna do Blue Blood next though, just for a ceasefire bomb. Godmother, we're gonna bring you. Well, we know we're gonna move you up after we get in there. Yeah, okay, we're good. Whew. Deep breath, let's get this last room cleared, let's get this last room done, and let's hope we don't find a codex.
We
Or
shall
if
move
we
in.
do, we take care of it. That guy was immune, and it doesn't look like it might not have hit anybody else, because yeah, the Acolyte doesn't have. And the Acolyte doesn't have a weapon. So let's see. We obviously can levitate him and take him out of the picture that way, so he cannot return fire on us. We then still have others that we need to work on taking out, and this is Acolyte City. Holy smokes! Okay, we'll levitate so we don't take damage. Section's probably going to be tough enough as it is. And let's see what we can do with the rest. We got plenty of Acolytes. Let's go against the most difficult Acolyte and use the Lancer shot to make him less difficult and see what we can do. Now we can take this guy out with a little spit. Godmother, that leaves the rear Acolyte for you. Unless we decide... Yeah, we decide to take this guy out. First of all, let's Alpha Strike. But let's Alpha Strike. Yeah, we can't take the other guy out. The percentage is too low. So let's just see if we can get this lifted guy out of the game. Out of the picture. 5 is not quite going to do it, though. Let's see, there are a lot in the other room.
Keep the Progeny away from that machine.
Now, these are runners. Do the runners mean they're going to escape? The runners mean they're going to run for this machine, is what I'm guessing. Because there's no exit for them to run to. Jeez, they're just all over them. Oh my lord. I almost have to leave this Acolyte in this room and say, to heck with you. We gotta run into this room with our extra mobility. Sure doesn't feel like we have that great a mobility, does it now? We gotta get into this room with our extra mobility. Who's coming up next? Well, we're gonna say hasta la vista to you. Get out of the way. This thrall is not important, so we have time. So none of the runners are moving right away. That resonant in the back is way down there. Verge. Vergity, verge. Let's get you through the door. Except I don't feel like we can get... That's about the only way we can get cover and see if we can get this guy out of our rear. I don't like him sitting there. So let's see, Verge, if you can come through here. I think we got to focus on the other room, and the room we broke into, be damned. 89% to take him out. But there's always that chance with your wimpy little weapon that we won't take him out. And if we do a little stupor, that will also end the turn. So we just got to take the shot in this instance. Let's make it happen. Take him out. 2 out of 3 chance with this hit. As long as we don't get minimum, he is gone. Oh, we're getting too much of this minimum stuff. Oh.
Back down in the muck.
Now Verge is wide in the open, but at least he already shot. The next guy's coming over here to take a shot at us. That's a nice old miss for a change. At least they can miss too. Blue blood. Who's coming up next? Wounded thrall there. Who you can see. Oh, do you have any kind of lance shot that would help us out over here? You do. I think it would pick up the other guy. Does it? I can't tell. Yes. So I can get a lance shot over here. So that means we don't do it right now. We take this shot in the rear to take out the thrall. The Verge couldn't, so at least he doesn't have some guy in his flank. And then we take the lance.
Got the hostile.
Okay, this is it. Oh, deadly lance shot. Deadly lance shot. What's the acolyte going to do to us? Going against Verge, because he's hanging high. Verge is badly in need of help right now. Torque. We got one more runner over here. Can we get to him? Can we get to a spot where you can see him? Can we get to a spot where you can reach him with your tongue? Because boy, wouldn't it be... he's going to be hard to see back there unless we got up... I feel like we got to be up on his level to be able to see him. Wow. Well, maybe we can do some kind of poison spit. Let's bring you in here and see if we got him in sight for that poison usage of yours. Is it in range? Is it in range? Yes, it's in range. Then hopefully he can't run to that machine, because that's what I'm worried about. Because we don't need him to be calling that codex, right? That seems to be the way it is. Let's see who we've got now. We can do... Oh, that brings you right over and being flanked. So I almost feel like Godmother. I want to be able to stop on the way and heal Verge, but I also feel like we got this Resonant full strengther coming up. Problem is, I don't think one shot by you is going to be able to take him out either. So we gotta get you in cover somehow. Keep you near Verge in case we need to help him out, because coming up we got that thrall who hopefully will die, but then we're gonna have the Resonant who is gonna definitely be focused on Verge. So let's see what kind of hurt you can do on this guy.
Changing position.
The other thing we can do is team somebody up, depending on how this shot goes, or maybe we just do it now. Who is most... Well, if I needed to connect on a shot, it's Blue Blood that I want to bring up. That's my thinking. So let's team up Blue Blood. Although Torque, you'd be standing still. I changed my mind. Let's do Torque, because if Godmother, you miss somehow, we bring Torque up, he can try wrapping this guy up. So that seems like better backup safe odds. So let's team up Torque. And Godmother, let's see if your blast on this guy will be true. Looks like we have a good chance for it. And I'm hoping, Torque, you can just finish him off now.
I've got you.
Alright, bind him and kill him.
Throwing plasma.
Oh, you are panicked. No!
Still here.
Now we gotta remember that about the Resonant. I like Resonance a very little now. That was one hell of a panic. You killed the guy that was gonna run for the machine. Now this guy's gonna, now they're both the other guys are gonna start running for the machine, so we gotta worry about that. Verge, you're dropping and hurting.
Friendly
And
down.
you're bleeding out. And this guy's running for the machine. Wowzer, wowzer, wowzer. We got the Acolyte in the back, and we got to stand right where we are because of it and try and take him out with 2 shots. Verge, you got to hang on a little longer so we can get to you. But I have a feeling if they get to this machine, we then get to also deal with the Codex. Based on all the subtle clues we've received, 69%. We know we like to hit on 69%, and only because of the stock did we get any kind of hit, right? We're gonna try again. Ah, but we didn't take him out.
She leads the
Is
way.
he close enough to get there? Oh, he's 1 away! Ha ha ha! Okay. Now, I'm feeling like we can take him out. However, what order do I need to do this to revive? That means, Torque, you can fix him up, and then... Yeah, but then the last guy can move, right? Right? Is that the way I'm seeing it? Do I have the ability? If I put you right there, Godmother, to subdue, will that block the door and force him to go around? Let's give that a shot. Let's see if that works, or if he can still squeeze through the door. That's what we're about to find out, because otherwise, on their very last chance... Of course, no, then I got... That guy's not moving right away, so we do have to subdue the other guy. We do want to subdue the other guy. So, Godmother, let's do it right here.
Hostile subdued.
Now we got time to get... Oh, but you're still Berserko, Torque. We'll stabilize. And then we'll still have a shot. And it better be a good one. And it is a good one. And cross your fingers as it's not an XCom moment. There we go. Well, Verge, you have a chance for a scar on this one, I would say. But you've been banged around a lot, so we're going to see if we can't have somebody else we can bring back in here for you. 5 captured enemies, so we'll get the bonus intel. Alright, assembly complete. Expert field teams is now done. 20 intel earned, 40 credits, so we can afford our upgraded pistols now too. That'll be nice to have. And we got 30 more Illyrium, so whatever we need to build next in assembly, we should be able to afford. So we're getting banged up a lot more without Terminal in there, but hey, we survived, we made it happen. Let's see, from the archives, I guess this is from an detainee interview. It is possible to force a codex to create dozens of lesser duplicates. Though much weaker and incapable of sustained existence, these echoes could theoretically allow you a greater reach with fewer resources. Doing so will diminish the primary over time, for the inherent imbalance is anathema to a functioning codex.
Nicely done. The Progeny's pet codex is effectively offline.
Well, that's good. Maybe that means we won't be facing a codex. We'll find out. Or does it just postpone interacting with the codex? We'll find out. Alright, we got a new recruit we get to add. How cool is that? The assembly project is complete. And do we have... Verge has a scar. Verge has a scar. Let's get into the armory. Oh, well, I guess we'll get into the armory and choose our next operative here. We got a Shelter, who is a psionics guy. Psionically swaps position with the targeted enemy or ally, does not automatically end his turn. That can be interesting. I've used that before in XCOM 2. It's a tricky one to get it to do it right and not have it work against you. We got Zephyr for up close. I guess Godmother's technically our only up close guy, so I'm almost thinking like maybe we try a little Zephyr and see if we can get some extra up close action going on. We also have Claymore for explosives. Concussive charge. I think we're going to go with another up close, so Godmother's not our sole up close kind of guy. I guess you could kind of argue that Cherub is up close, but he's more shieldy defensively, although with his bashes he sure gets up close. So we got to narrow down to Shelter or Zephyr. We're going with Zephyr.
Zephyr, you made it!
Yeah.
You grab a locker?
Yep.
Have everything you need?
Yeah.
Good talk.
No.
All right. So I don't have to worry about weapons there, do we? The gauntlets, that's it. All right. I think Zephyr may be going in on our next mission because we got to definitely pull Verge out of here for some healing time. We can definitely get Cherub back out of here. Yeah, let's remove Cherub. And let's get you, Verge. There you are. Let's get you out of here. And I didn't even take a look. I know there's no active project. We'll come back to it. I meant to take a look at what your weekend. Oh, hit points reduce. Yeah, you're already a weak, squishy target as it begins. So yeah, we got to get that fixed before we're taking you out again, Verge. We definitely got to do that. So let's figure out our new assembly project that you'll start us on in the meantime. Now, Mastercrafted, we don't have enough Illyrium. We can start upgrading some of our other weapons, however. Just make sure there's no other improved med kits, especially if we aren't going to be taking out Terminal every time. Let's get that one going. It's a quick one too. Anarchy, Unrest has changed. Agent Scars, yeah, we just visited that. Oh yeah, and since we took you out, let's get rid of your stuff so we can reassign it. Now that I'm thinking about it. Zephyr, if we're going to be putting you in, let's see, there is some armor ready for you. We do not have a breach item, although I'm going to give you a breach item, I think. Since you're up close, we'll give you a med kit. Maybe from Torque, since he has other ways. These things. There's the loadout screen. And there is the breaching charge I wanted to take off of you. And who shall I give the impact frame to? Who is going to do some bashing? Well, you don't have a weapon to use the impact frame on, so maybe Godmother? No, I kind of like that. So that means Blue Blood. Nope. So I guess it stays with you, Torque. Oh no, breaching charge. We do want to change that off. And then Torque. Sorry for my jumping around so much on this. The breach item or the impact frame we will keep with you. There we go. Shoo, that was I took the long road to get all that done. Let's get back out here to the map, see what we got.
Until we have a global financial system, City 31 requires hard currency. Fortunately, so does the Progeny. We believe they're nearly out of money. Discover how they plan to replenish it.
Okay. Hidden faction target, we got 6 days for that one to go. We could reduce unrest right away. We got bad operators here. I'm going to hold off on reducing unrest. I'm going to hold off. We don't need to reduce city anarchy at the moment, to be quite honest. And we now can, speak of the devil, upgrade to my 3rd level here. So we are fully upgraded on the first team, which means we can do Dragnet, gain extra situation rewards. Now I don't know how that's applied, so let's kind of see what these situations. Oh, let's get our full roster. Okay, we got Cherub who could come in, or we got Zephyr. We're gonna try Zephyr. We gotta try the new guy, right? Gotta try the new guy. Let's go see what we got here. 45 Illyrium. And 95 credits. Oh, that's the one other thing we got to build. We got to go down here to build it. Our master-crafted pistols, because we got 2 with pistols, and that's... I think maybe because of this alone, Zephyr, we're going to hold off on bringing you back right away. Unless I decide to take Torque out. Just try playing around with you, but let's buy the pistol. And maybe, just maybe, we hold off on you, Zephyr. Bring Cherub in just because we got those upgraded pistols to help us out. That means Torque is nowhere to be seen as far as being available or anything we can assign him to. So let's just get back out to the city map. Now we know what the rewards were. Let's find out if doing this increases these rewards or maybe some future rewards. So we can pick how we want to increase. Complete any active situation. in the target district for 40% rewards. So we need to get out. We need more Illyrium for some of those better projects of ours that we'd like to get done. So that may decide that I'm going to do bad operators on this one. I just made up my mind. What's that? Now what did that do? Oh, that means I just gained that reward without having to do it? I guess so, because it's no longer showing that it's going to rise up. That's gone, and I must have gotten the Illyrium reward. I guess 40% of it then, maybe? Well, I guess we're going to support 31 PD in a raid over here for some cash, which we also need an upgrade on. So let's get out there and, oh, 95 credits. So this one increased. So that's weird. I clicked on the other one, but it increased the one I'm going to end up doing. So I got to kind of remember that dynamic and how that worked. So what we have is an anonymous tip suggests a nondescript apartment is a stash. It's a stash house connected to our current investigation. So let's see. We're going to get some credits out of this, and the day will advance. Unrest in the Fringe has risen.
The mercenaries you've encountered are from the old Shrike network. City 31 paid them to provide security just after the war. After the formation of 3-1 PD, Shrike was cut loose. By then, they were more of a mercenary outfit than resistance group.
Who's in charge?
It's not that simple. Shrike operates in a loose cell structure. Each cell determines which jobs they're willing to take. Some help guard the city's food supply.
And others are muscle for seriously shady people. So what if we run into more in the field?
They should have the sense to avoid a fight with reclamation. And if they don't, standard rules of engagement.
Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. We still don't know Progeny leadership. And the dark event is Progeny has intensified initiation rites for thralls, resulting in greater damage endurance. So they're going to be harder to take out, I guess. What that means by damage
Sheriff,
endurance,
your
we'll
mind
find out.
is... I have never experienced anything like it.
Thanks, man. Good to know I'm a one-of-a-kind clone.
You broadcast what you think, as you think it.
Doesn't everyone?
Rarely. Communication often requires layers of caution, self-delusion, and mutually agreed-upon deception.
Sounds like a lot of work. I'd rather say what I mean so I can get to the important stuff.
And that is...
The sunrise, waffles, laughter, wood smoke, you know, living.
I am beginning to understand you.
Alright, so we got some training complete now for Terminal. And I think we want to take someone else out to bring in, and that's Verge. We're going to get rid of these scars. That means I have the potential to... That's still going 3 more turns, and we got improved medkits, and I got to bring somebody in now. Well, I guess that pushes you off. I think we're going to hold off on Terminal 1 more turn before we may think about bringing her back in. We're going to try it out with our 2 upgraded pistols in 1 here. And then maybe I'll bring Torque out and replace Torque with Terminal. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. I got time to make up my mind. If you have better ideas on how we need to try the mix of troops, there's quite a few options. And who's to say which is the right one? But let me know if you have better ideas or different ideas that we should try out. So Zephyr, let's keep Terminal free. Help you on the improved medkits. All right, let's take a look at the city map. Yes, you are. There's no way to put you in doing anything, so you're gonna stay idle. Let's get in here and see what we got ahead of us. We got a bank robbery going on down here. We got XCom's Most Wanted. These don't seem Let's see, the bank robbery, if I don't do that. Thinking the bank robbery is probably what we got to do. It lowers 2 days towards Operation Reveal. Reported a bank robbery. 31 PD reported it. Security footage confirms it's the Progeny. If we hurry, we can stop them before they walk away rich. So I have a feeling we're going to the bank. Got a little more cash in our pocket after that too. That'll be our mission next time. So come back and join me and let's find out how we do. If we can do as well one more time without terminal, see if we can hold up and maybe not get a scar this time, eh? This is ZigZagZog signing off from Southwestern PA. Hit that like, subscribe. Hey, leave me a comment. We'll talk to y'all soon.